If you like movies, well, guess what? So do we. That's why we created a new channel. It's called Good Critic, Bad Critic, where a Brit, a Yank, and yours truly, the biggest Muppet in the world, try to make sense of all the movies that we just saw, and we have a great time doing it, and we talk nonsense. Check it out. There's a link in the description below this video, and there's also a link on the main channel page. And if you check it out and you don't like it, just tell us to f*** off. All right, here we are.
Hi, guys.
She thinks I don't look okay.
No, do you see how red this eye is?
Yeah. Because I just scratched it and I'm delirious. I look like I just did my 7th round of crack. So this is going to be an interesting one.
We had a rough day.
Yeah, we did.
We did. We had a rough day today. But it's all going to be okay.
It is. You know why? Because we're watching Darkplace.
Exactly. We need a laugh.
I'm Garth Marenghi and this is my Darkplace. I feel like my accents are getting better,
yeah.
but they're still nowhere close to being good.
I can't do a British accent.
No. You know what's funny?
And it makes me mad because when I was a kid, I did a whole play with a British accent.
Really?
Yeah.
Didn't your niece do a British accent in the play recently?
She did Matilda.
Yeah.
And she had a British accent. She did really good, didn't she?
From the clips that I saw, because I didn't go.
I forgot you weren't there. I forgot you were watching The Biscuit. I was like, why weren't you there?
But the clips that you showed me, I was like, she's putting on a British accent.
Yeah.
To me, it sounded all right. I
thought it sounded pretty good.
I thought it sounded pretty good, but to you guys, it probably sounded shit, honestly. Not to put down our little niece.
No, I actually think that kids do better accents probably because they're just like having fun with it. They're just doing it. Like when you're an adult, you think too much. Like, oh, does this sound good? And then it doesn't come out right, you know? That's my theory.
Definitely. It's fun to try, though.
Yeah.
Because I am Michael Caine. Sorry. I love saying his name.
Michael Caine.
Michael Caine.
Caine.
I think it's... it might have even been on the Wikipedia page. I typed in Cockney accent.
Yeah.
And then I think it said if you say Michael Caine like my cocaine, that's how it sounds.
My cocaine.
My cocaine.
My cocaine.
All right, moving on. We've already embarrassed ourselves too much and we're delirious. So, you ready for some Darkplace?
I am.
Are you?
Yes. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, good.
I need some weird shit.
I know.
Let's get it, please.
Nina's eyes popped out of what was left of her back. Why, oh why, had she opened that tomb? The sand turned red. This was because she was bleeding on it. Blood. Ruby red blood. Her blood. Blood. And piss and shit.
Oh!
This was the worst day of her life. Welcome, friend. You know, a lot of people say, Garth Marenghi, isn't he the guy who writes all that horror crap? Well, good luck to you, you're an idiot.
This is, okay, good start.
This is a good start. This is a
good start. Play that again.
You know, a lot of people say, Garth Marenghi, isn't he the guy who writes all that horror crap? Well, good luck to you, you're an idiot. Because my books always say something. Even if it's just something simple like, don't genetically engineer crabs to be as big as men. There's always a message or a theme.
Look at that guy.
When I wrote, directed and starred in Garth Marenghi's Darkplace back in the 1980s, I gave every episode a theme. Even when we were running out of time or I was really tired. However, one theme proved so controversial, so dangerous, so radical, the theme's prejudice by the way, so outre out there, that Top Brass finally pulled the axe on the entire project. Tonight, Pilgrim, I entrust this episode to you, along with interviews from myself, my publisher, Dean Lerner, and the actor, Todd Rivers, who hasn't had a decent gig since Boom. These mini-seminars will help further elucidate and unravel the mysteries of Darkplace, so you have no excuse for not getting it.
Did he say hallucinate? Is it supposed to be? I thought it's supposed to be illuminate. Or maybe it's a word that I don't know yet because I have a lack of...
I thought he said hallucinate.
Hallucinate?
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry. I'm so delirious. All right.
Hasn't done a decent gig since Boom. These mini-seminars will help further elucidate and unravel the mysteries of Darkplace, so you have no excuse for not getting it.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So,
it sounded like a mix of hallucinate and hallucinate.
It did.
Which I don't know what that means.
Maybe he means a delusion and a hallucination. Delucinate.
Delucination.
Delucination.
We're going to come up with a new word today. It's going to be called delucination.
Delucination. I think you're delucinazed.
I'm delucinating right now.
Yeah.
Yes,
I think
sure
you,
am.
tore a retina when you itched your eye.
Really?
I'm very concerned about that eye.
Well, it definitely looks like I smoked some crack.
Can you see out of it?
Yeah.
Okay, well then. You're okay.
It burns, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
here it be. Uncut, uncensored, unbelievable, unpalatable. And I sincerely hope you are disturbed by the show.
The opening's so serious.
I'm Garth Marenghi, author, dreamweaver, visionary, plus actor. You are about to enter the world of my imagination. You are entering my dark place.
It's such a badass intro song.
It is. It really is.
Darkplace. Oh, that's right. This one's called Scotch Mist. Based on melodies originally was. I love that every time it pops up. Based on melodies whistled by Garth Marenghi. Is this kind of a play off the Halloween music?
What is he doing?
Up there's the mist. See it?
Oh, he's got like a rodeo. What?
I love that dance, dude. Oh, man.
Oh! Scotch.
Yeah, that's real good. Hey, I've got an idea. Let's continue this outside in the bushes.
What you due for your operation in 5 minutes?
Oh, come on. It'll be fun.
Come on.
I know.
Well, let's get down to it right away. I'm feeling really horny.
Yes, let's make love right here on the moor.
Uh-oh.
What's that?
Oh, that's just mist or fog. You'll forget all about it once you're into it.
Jesus Christ, what the hell? No!
Scotch mist.
A lot of people write...
Maybe it's the Scottish?
Yeah.
Scots or mistin'?
I don't know. The Scots are misting. Dude. Who's shot? Hold on. It's the building it on like a smoke machine.
A lot of people write to move. A lot of people write to protest. I write to chill.
He had a very ambitious script, and I said, Garth, this is a very ambitious script for the money we've got. Seeing as we've got no money, it's extremely ambitious. We were filming it in my garage. I had a big garage, but still, it was ambitious to film a TV show in a garage.
Well, the thing about Darkplace is that it was a real turning point for me as a writer, because up until that point I've been writing balls-to-the-wall horror. For this, I wanted them to kind of go, And I think that's one of the great strengths of the programme, is that it managed to bridge that gap between and ooh quite well.
My name is Dr. Rick Davis, MD. It's 3 a.m. and it's misty. Too misty. And the weatherman had said, and I quote, more mist to come. And once you added that to the mist that was already here, you were looking at a whole mess of mist. I've been called out to the grounds of Darkplace. It was taking ages because of the mist, though. There was something about this mist. What? I hadn't the foggiest.
What do you make of it, Dag?
I'm going to level with you, Sanchez. I've never seen anything like this. In fact, I haven't got the foggiest idea.
Great joke, Dag.
Cheers, I thought of it in the car.
Look, their faces are patterned.
Good work, Liz.
What is it, Rick?
Wait, hold on. Rewind a little bit.
Thought of it in the car.
Look, their faces are patterned.
Good work, Liz.
Like the one guy still has his pants down. That's a great detail right there.
At least he got
What
some
is it,
before he
Rick?
died.
Dude, where are the police? They're just doctors.
They don't need police. They do it all.
The doctors are investigating the crime
Yeah, have
scene.
you ever seen them do a
What
surgery?
is this fucking show?
They have a fencing
Oh, God.
thing in this hospital. They have everything but surgery rooms.
They have everything but surgeries.
They have everything but surgeries.
Yeah.
I think I know what did this.
Scotch mist.
Scotch mist, Dag, but what Scotch mist?
One moment while I cross-fertilize the data. According to my printout, Scotch mist is an evil Highland force. The ghosts of Scottish warriors trapped in foggy mist.
Well, I'll be dead and rained on. Ever since Dag reopened the gates of hell last week, there's been a glass of fresh terror on the wing.
But why would long-dead Scottish warriors trapped in the mist come so far south?
To kill the Queen. And then destroy our way of life. That's what every Scotchman wants.
You can't say that.
Believe me, Liz, I know. I've met a lot of Scotch people. They want what we've got. Order, sobriety, hope. Everything Romford stands for. They're jealous of our continental ways.
Well, all I know is that I've got a hospital to run. You'd better do something and fast. Because I don't want to be sitting here this time tomorrow with mist up my crack. Do I make myself clear? Good. Now get. That's the phone. Hello? Speaking. I beg your pudding. And the same to you too. Of all the nerve.
Problem, Thornton?
Someone's given my number out. Says I'm running a massage parlour. Now who'd have pulled a stunt like that?
I don't know, Thornton. Some people are animals.
Well, if I catch the culprits, I'll string them up by their Buster Browns.
Not if I catch the mongrel first.
I just don't understand it. Why are you two still here? Scram!
Oh my god.
The mist rolled relentlessly round Darkplace, much like smoke or fog. We stood transfixed for what seemed like forever, but was probably nearer 20 minutes to half an hour.
What is that sound?
That's a bagpipe.
I was right.
Dag, it's Liz. She's having a vision.
Go away. Didn't I let you go?
Oh my God.
Please, be gone. Oh my God, you must go.
It looks scary.
Thanks, Rick, I was hysterical.
What is it?
Jesus.
Some scary Scotsmen.
They were scary.
And the girl gets punched in the face. And then just like
real 80s.
Gets her head right back like it's normal. Sorry, Dan. I didn't know what came over me there.
Yeah. The Scotsman actually looks kind of scary.
They actually kind of did. Yeah, look at it. Yeah, that's actually creepy.
Yeah, I'd be scared if I saw that coming at me.
Thanks, Rick. I was hysterical.
What is it?
It's Jim. He's out there.
Thanks. That was
We
hysterical.
found out that the mist was poisonous when 2 techies died, yes. Now, I don't like to see anyone die, but if someone has to die, it might as well be a techie. Because another one comes along, it's the same belt, it's the same hammer in the tool belt, you can barely tell the difference.
Damn!
Oh my gosh.
Dean Lerner. Not a nice
Keep your
man.
headbands on. That way we won't get lost.
Do you know what I learned from Bluey?
What?
Because it just made me think of it. Because he called them techies.
Yeah.
You know, like if you go to a trade school in Australia, if you like are a repairs man, they call them tradies.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Because they're tradesmen. I thought that was interesting.
Tradies, huh?
That's my Australian fact today. From Bluey. It's from Bluey, so it could be wrong, but...
My Australian fact for the day is that the whole country suffers from the
The Wiggles?
No, no, I love the Wiggles.
They do not suffer. That is a Australian treasure.
I love the Wiggles.
We love the Wiggles.
But you know who their worst enemy is?
Who?
The Shadow Man.
I love the Shadow Man.
The Shadow Man.
I love the Shadow Man. That made you laugh
Look
so
up
hard.
Look up Hug the Sun, Shadow Man.
I love the Shadow Man.
It
He's
is
a great guy.
One of the wackiest things I've ever seen.
It's almost weirder than this.
I think it is.
Yeah.
And use your fans sparingly. They eat through batteries, and if you're not careful, they can nick your fingers. Stay local.
Just out of interest, Dag, what kind of batteries are you using?
Power Zone turbo cells. Got a bag of them down Herne Market. £1, 30 batteries.
Can I speak frankly?
Of course.
If you act like a cheap arsehole, expect the shittiest portion.
Let me live my own life, Sanj. They're fine.
Look, it's Jim. He's been struck by the mist. Though he's still alive, unbelievable as that seems.
Quick, let's run into that outhouse.
Oh my God, I don't like how they walk.
Heavier than I thought.
Why are they painting their
Just over there.
faces? Is that a Scottish thing?
Move your
I think
arse,
that
Liz.
was a lot of tribes in Britain pre-Middle Ages did that.
What was that movie you had me watch?
Braveheart?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, they painted their faces in that. I think they did it, the further back you go, I think the more they did it, though. What?
It's called Braveheart?
Yeah.
Okay.
Why?
I was like...
What did you think it was? What did you think it was? What did you think it was?
I was like remembering a name. And I thought he
Tall
had a
Nose?
name. No, it was like it was like Brad Gnomes or something. Like
Brad Gnomes.
Because I remember
Ladies and gentlemen, eliminate Braveheart. We are now going to call that movie from 1994 or whenever it came out Brad Gnomes.
I thought it was his name. I thought it was like a guy's name. So I was like, I remember it sounding like
His name was William Wallace.
William Wallace.
Yeah.
Not Brad Holmes.
Not Brad Holmes.
Okay, not Brad Holmes.
Brad Holmes sounds like the teacher that you picked your boogers and threw it at him.
But they had painted faces, so maybe it's like a war thing. I don't know.
Oh yeah, it's definitely a war thing.
But I couldn't remember the name of the movie. Braveheart.
It's Braveheart, yeah.
You goddamned evil Misty Jocks. Listen to me. I am not prejudiced, all right? That is what I'm saying. I am not prejudiced.
Oh, he's mad.
But Joe Public is. You probably are. You look like a dropout. Point being, I wrote this to heal Britain.
Scotch missed some thought was fairly racist. I didn't, to be honest. Thing is, I'd play anything. A Nazi, anything at all. I don't think I'd ever kiss another man. You know, not even for the, you know, the big boys. Have you ever been to Scotland, Dag?
Once.
What was it like?
I remember it much as one recalls a dream. Or a nightmare. I was on a budget flight to Norway when a storm hit and forced us to ditch in Glasgow Prestwick. I was stranded. And it's so hilly up there you can't get any signal on your car phone. It looked bad. It looked like I was going to have to spend the night in Glasgow.
Jesus Christ.
The cabin crew suggested we all go out and club it.
Isn't Scotland
I had no
beautiful?
option. It was that or one of their B&Bs. I figured it'd be safer on the streets. For the first time ever, I saw the Scotch in their natural habitat.
The Scotch!
The Scotch.
The Scots, they hate that. They hate that. I know
Being
from
called Scots?
Scotch.
Or
like the drink.
Being called Scotch.
They hate that. They
Yeah.
hate it. That's not, no. Scotland, I got your back.
I heard Scotland's beautiful.
It is. Of all the pictures that I've seen of the UK, Scotland looks like the most stunning.
That show.
In terms of landscape and
That
everything.
show that you have me watch. Foreclosure, Freelancer.
No, not Foreclosure or Freelancer. Outlander.
Outlander.
Thank
Isn't
you.
that in Scotland?
Why do you always make up words?
I don't know, but isn't that in Scotland?
Takes place in Scotland, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Beautiful, right?
Yeah.
There you go. There you go.
Pretty kilted boys.
Braveheart was beautiful too, wasn't it?
Show.
Yeah, definitely.
Pretty. I'd seen them huddling in stations before, being loud, but this time I was surrounded. Everywhere I went, it felt like they were watching me. Fish-white flesh puckered by the Highland breeze, tight eyes peering out for fresh meat, screechy, booze-soaked voices hollering out for a taxi to take them halfway up the road to the next all-night watering hole. A shatter of glass, a round of applause, a 16-year-old mother of three vomiting in an open sewer, bairns looking on, chewing on potato cakes. I ain't never going back. Not never.
My aunt lives in Scotland. She says it's quite nice.
Well, she's wrong.
Well, she's wrong!
Oh my god.
Garth Marenghi hates Scotland so bad.
A little bit.
Not a little bit. Look at that face. That's the face of a man who hates the Scots.
Bloody thing's cut out.
Look, the mist is retreating.
She's right, the mist is retreating.
You're both right. It is retreating. Okay, you two get Jim back to the hospital. I'll cover you.
Heroically, I let Sanch, Jim and Liz run back without me. In my private bones, I knew they'd be safe. This mist was out for one person only, and that person, methought, was moi. I ran like my life depended on it, which it did.
No!
Oh my god, what's happening to his legs?
As a writer, I make my own rules up, okay? If I want to start a sentence with a full stop, I will. If I want to highlight social prejudice, I will, but I'll do it my way. And sometimes you actually have to be a bigot in order to bring down bigger bigots.
At the end of the day, this is not just a horror show. This is a show about great original writing.
Where the hell's Douglas? He should be back by now.
We have to help him.
No dice Liz would never make it. The batteries in these fans are spent. I think they were warped.
That's what you get when you buy cheap batteries.
Oh, tell me about it. You try and make a saving, yet economically it's more sensible to buy from a reputable high street retailer.
And not from some street corner fly-by-night with a suitcase.
Exactly. Who knows? They may even be stolen.
But the initial price of a name battery is so much higher.
I'm afraid they'll always be dear, Liz, but you're paying for reliability. I personally use rechargeable batteries. Couldn't use my charge last night, though, because I was up playing the keyboard till 2.
Well, we probably ought to check in with Reed. Maybe he has a supply of name batteries like Duracell or Everready.
Well, you'd hope so.
I told you before, I don't do that kind of thing. Another one.
I don't know why I like that little so much.
Dude, this is the weirdest show I think I've ever seen, man.
He's
If
so
I didn't
good
have
at this character.
Enough on my plate, what would this missed? And just listen to the answer phone.
Hello, I'm calling about arranging a massage.
I ask you.
Take that last bit back.
Rick!
Look at his hair. Look at his
Shit
hair.
happened, sweetheart. Come on, time's running out.
What are you up to?
I don't know yet. Slow it down, 26%. Shh, listen.
Douglas, mine.
What does it mean?
I know Martin means man, but I don't think Och means anything.
It's me they want. And that's what they're gonna get.
But why you, Dag?
I did a stupid thing on that night in Glasgow. I went into a chip shop and I ordered a cheeseburger.
But that could have happened to anyone. Don't beat yourself up about it.
Wait, Thornton, that's not all. I ordered this cheeseburger, but instead they put a frozen slab of meat in a deep fat fryer and served it to me in a tissue. I refused to pay. An argument ensued, and I said some very racist things about the Scotch, and about how fat a lot of them were, probably on account of what they did to their burgers.
Racist things about the Scotch. They're Scotsmen, dude. Oh, dude, this is wild. I wonder how that, you know, I know that
Like
all the Brits that I interact with in comments when I like, there's like edgy jokes in there and stuff. They're all like, "It's fine, we can handle it," but I'm sure there's some that can't, and I bet there's this really pissed off some of the
there's
Scots,
always
dude.
people that like, even though it's totally a joke, there's I'm sure some Scottish people that were like, "This is great," and then there's of course people that are like, "You can't say that."
Oh man, dude.
That's why this mist is here. Revenge. I'm gonna have to face them.
I'm coming with you, Dag.
No, you're not, Sanj.
Fair enough.
I've been running from the Scotch all my life. I'm going solo on this one. Man to Scotch man.
Then take this. It's my flick knife.
Thanks.
And you might need this. Be careful with it. It's my mother's.
And take this.
What is it?
Something that might come in handy.
A sandwich.
And Dag,
Yeah,
put your trousers on.
I've got to do it like this.
Because it's this goofy show. They all have swords. Fucking
What's happening?
Sounds like they're playing Mexican standoff music, but with Scottish instruments. With the bagpipes and everything.
Please, accept this shortbread. I'm afraid I can't offer you any salt to go with that.
Shortbread. Scottish shortbread. We've had that.
I know it's me you want. Look, I just want to apologise for what I did to your countrymen.
You said some pretty nasty things.
Look, didn't he get me wrong? I'm a big fan of the
Scotch. I can't understand what he said.
Yo, Scotland. Oh my God. Play off of Scotland, man.
Can you do a Scottish accent?
No.
No.
No. I fucking can't.
I'm from Scotland.
I feel like, dude, it's hard enough to do the accent.
My own hand.
It's hard enough to do the accent when, like, sometimes I have a hard time understanding what some of them say. Mm-hmm. And I always say this, it's not your fault, it's mine for having terrible... My ears are not used to that.
Yeah.
You know?
I'm pretty good at understanding what people say in a different language.
You kind of are.
I was when we went to Greece.
Yeah, yeah. Even though I knew more words, like, you knew... what they said back
because they were speaking English. They just had a thick accent.
Well, yeah, no. Most of them had their accents weren't that thick.
No, but there were some of them
that you'd run into a couple that had thick accents though.
Love Lulu, and if Taggart's on, I'll type it. I was very tired that night, and I was
nasty things.
Look, didn't he get me wrong? I'm a big fan of the Scotch people. I love Lulu, and if Taggart's on, I'll type it. I was very tired that night and I was pissed off I was in Glasgow. Colleagues of mine have since visited it during the day and they say they've had a cracking time. I'm sorry. I was wrong. I see that now. My life is yours.
Ew, his chest hair looks weird. It looks like a vagina.
You have showed courage and dignity. You are a true Highlander. Take these and remember us.
Dude.
Oh my God.
What about the hair?
That'll grow out.
It was very, very chic. You like Scotch food, Liz? I know a little place we can go.
I know a little place you can go. It's called To Blazes.
Hey! Well done, fellas and Liz. I'm sure this'll be Wonton congratulating us. Hello? Beg your pudding. No, for the last time, that's not my bag. What's wrong with you people? I mean, I'm just trying to run a decent hospital, and you people keep bothering me in the most rude manner imaginable. Get out of the office, thank you. I did not run a massage parlour.
You guys are so cruel.
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna get out of here for a bit. Grab some air.
Hang loose. I wonder what brought them here, Liz. Was it Rick? Was it this hospital? Or was it both?
Or all three.
One mist had gone, but another mist remained.
This
a
is
worse
so
mist.
ridiculous.
A mist that fogged men's minds. The mist of misunderstanding.
Oh.
Luckily, this miss was just a metaphor and wouldn't really affect things that much. On a nearby rooftop, a bird took flight. But not even that could spoil this beautiful moment, as rosy-fingered dawn cupped Romford in its hands and thumbed open the new day's crack.
Dude.
I love Scotland. You know, I'll take the high road, I'll take the low road. I think both are valid.
I once tried to open a string of gentlemen's clubs near Fife, north of the border. But they're just not ready. Glasgow's been industrial for a while, but in many ways it's still a third world country up there. But they'd be the first to accept that.
Things are improving by degrees. Today, if an Englishman meets a Scotchman, or vice versa, 50-50 they're going to get along. And that's a very encouraging statistic.
Oh my god, this whole episode was just them shitting on Scotland.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Dude, I feel like some people got, like, really upset about this episode.
If they did, that's...
Oh, man. I always get reassured, like, no, it's fine. But, like, dude, I know it upset somebody.
Garth Marenghi's Darkplace is a Garth Marenghi production.
Thank you. A Garth Marenghi production.
There's always someone mad at something, but that'd be dumb to be mad at this show.
Yo, the show is so wild, man.
It's so goofy.
That old stare down with the three Scots.
They kind of scared me at first.
They actually, when they didn't show their faces, they were scared. That was actually
spooky.
scary.
If I saw that in the woods, I'd run.
Yeah.
The Scotch.
Yeah, you better fucking run.
I thought that was good.
No, it wasn't. I promise you it wasn't.
I thought that it
My
was...
favorites was Sean Connery's. Every once in a while, you give me a little slap.
Well, Sean Connery. What accent's that?
Scottish. It's just like a...
He's Scottish?
Yeah. It's Scottish accent is just one thing. In fact, if I put a guess as to how many Scottish accents there are, I'd probably give it a low estimate. Like if I said a dozen, there's probably more.
Yeah.
I saw a accent chart of the UK, and it is bonkers how many accents they have over there. And it's on a map. There was like 100.
Yeah, isn't that insane?
And I don't even think it hit Northern Ireland yet.
I wonder why people have like different accents. Like,
well, we have different accents, but it's like you have to go a long way to get to hear them. You know, like for us. I mean, we just have to drive like 2 or 3 hours north, and we hear. Ironically, we hear that good old country accent.
Good old country.
There's distinctions though. There's the Texas one is different.
Yeah, there is different country.
The Louisiana one is very different.
Yeah.
And then you go to there's little mini accents that are like fading away. You know, like the Baltimore accent, which I still have, but it's barely there.
It's only there when you say
Chicago.
Weird. When you say water, you have it.
Water, yeah.
Water.
Yeah.
And when you say Baltimore,
yeah.
You say Baltimore.
Like it's with a D.
That's about it.
Yeah, that's about it. It used to be worse.
Midwesterns have an accent.
Mm-hmm. The states that bordering Canada, especially Minnesota.
Minnesota, yeah.
Their accent almost sounds sounds indistinguishable from Canadians.
Yeah.
There's a California accent too.
I feel like I sound like
it doesn't really have it's not a distinct sound. It's more
like how they talk.
It's more like how they talk.
I feel like I have that accent.
A little bit.
I do.
I don't know why though. Because none of your family's from California.
No, but it's really funny because I feel like me and Crystal talk the same way.
Yeah.
And we've been asked, like, people are like, "Where are you from? Are you from California?" And we're like, "No." But it's because I say like all the time. I think it's just my generation.
I say it too.
The whole generation of girls sound like they're from California.
Yeah.
I think the issue.
I say like a lot too.
Yeah.
I feel like that's an American thing as well. Most of us say like a lot.
Yeah.
Not all of us, but a lot of us do.
Yeah.
You say it way more than I do, though. But it's.
I do.
But I'm guilty of it as well.
I hate my voice.
I like my voice.
I love your voice.
Because I'm Garth Marenghi, and this is my Darkplace.
You can make your voice deep. I like your movie voice. What?
If only everyone knew when Garth Marenghi was on the loose.
I think you're tired. That sounded like a movie voice, but he smoked 7 packs of cigarettes before he went on set. He was like, this episode
I'd say you're
of Darkplace.
I'd say you're definitely right about that.
Yeah, and now you're in Australia. All right, well, I got to put this man to bed.
Yes, please.
But there's one more Darkplace left. And
there is.
The Creeping Moss.
The Creeping Moss.
The Creeping Moss.
Yeah. Everything's creeping.
Everything's creeping.
All right, we'll see you next time.
Bye, guys.
Peace.